Super quick review. Haven't done a video for a while. Textron Wildcat XX. Man, love this thing. Still got the 9 hundo. Super awesome trail machine. Fits down every ATV trail I've come across. And some of them have been super tight and nasty, and it still fits. Wanted something faster, bigger suspension. Started researching, and if you do your research on this thing, it's a freaking beast. It weighs a lot because everything is super heavy duty. Put this thing through everything, rock crawling, super bumpy trails, huge whoops, fire roads. It eats up everything. No mudding. I'm not down with the mudding. I just don't like how long it takes to clean the damn machine afterwards. So for the 5 minutes of playing in the mud, I'd rather just watch everybody else do it. Anyway, everything super beefy. Suspension is phenomenal. Amazing. Set up nice. Super beefy A-arms. Double shear heims on everything. Huge aluminum welded rad, double fans, massive electric power steering motor, like bigger than most cars. Interior, very basic. Everything's apart from cleaning. Cover for that. Hood's off, obviously. Very basic interior. Headlights. First one's your LEDs front and back. Low beam, high beam. Simple switch for 2-wheel, 4-wheel, and diff lock in the front. One complaint, that little switch to flick to lock your front diff is a pain in the butt when you have gloves on, but it works, and I guess it's so you can't accidentally lock your diff. That's it for the interior. Very basic. A lot of people bitch about these seats. I love them. Super comfy. The Robbie Gordon rear suspension setup. Amazing. Sucks up everything. Complaint number 2. They put all your air intake, belt intake up here, and then they exhaust your belt way down there. Way down there. Makes no sense to me. Put everything up nice and high and then do that. But anyway, this Yamaha triple kicks ass, hauls ass. It's awesome. Runs like a champ. Sounds like a snowmobile. But who cares? It puts the power out, and it's awesome. Remote oil tank. I assume that's for cooling purposes. Don't know. Somebody knows, chime in. Us Northern Canadian guys could have probably went without the huge ducktail on the back here, but it hasn't really impeded it going anywhere or up anything. The fenders are freaking amazing for keeping you clean, but it breaks your heart every time you flatten one out against a tree going through the bush. So, you know, there's a trade-off for everything. 30-inch wheels, or 30-inch tall tires, 15-inch wheels, awesome. This one has the sway bar rattle, drove me nuts for the first 100K or so. The last 150K, it's been quiet. I got the upgrade kit anyway, $47 Canadian. So all of us who own these side-by-sides know that you get nothing for $47 for a side-by-side. So obviously Textron realizes they screwed that sway bar up. Haven't had the rear axle issues people have been having with this one. I assume my dealership set it up properly because they did have one machine that ended up with the long rear axles in it. So they had to change them and set them up. And thus learning how to set them up on their other machines so they didn't have any problems. So this thing's been great, no issues. But man, I wanted something with better suspension and to go faster than the trail. And after the research, this was the beast. Virtually indestructible. Everything is so freaking heavy duty on it. That's where the extra weight comes. And let's be honest, if you wanted to build a razor to be as durable as this thing, it would weigh 1,800 pounds too. So that's the trade-off. I've like I say, rock crawled fire roads, whoops, crazy bumpy trails. Man, I get out of this at the end of the day and not even tired. That thing on the same trails rattles my freaking brains out. But obviously it's a different machine. It's a 50-inch trail. And for what it was built for, it's amazing for going down tight ATV trails. And it does that wonderfully and with a better ride than most ATVs. So, you know, it serves its purpose. But once you ride this thing, you kind of don't even want to go in that thing unless you're going down a tight ATV trail. So, you know. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick review. 250, 260K or miles. I don't know what this thing has on it, but holy crap, it's a blast. So much fun. Tons and tons of power. Like, I'd put this against any non-turbo 1000 in the 64-inch class. Like, it's awesome. And the added weight is just so you're not fixing your machine every week to go out on the weekend, man. Like, it was designed to take a beating and keep on ticking, and it takes a beating and keeps on ticking. I vouch for that. Any questions, shoot me in the comment box or whatever that thing is down there. I got a few projects I want to do on this thing. I got a rear bumper that I'm starting to fabricate for the back. I'll post up that once I start it. I want to build a winch, slide-in winch mount for the front and the back, and then possibly make some sort of a rack for the top up here so I can still carry a spare tire. And I want to make a mount to slide my winch in and store it up there with plug-ins front and back. I'll get that going. The 900 I'm going to make super skinny. I'm going to just skinny it up so it's even better on the ATV trails. I'll post that up when I do it. Anyway, quick Wildcat XX review. Man, it's amazing. Do your research and you'll see what I'm talking about, man. Any of the negative stuff you hear out there, I don't know if it's, just a few of them out there or a bad dealer setup, but holy crap, this thing is amazing. Never thought in my life I'd have a Wildcat, an Arctic Cat, or a Textron now. But if you do your research, you'll see what I'm talking about with these things. They're just... Robbie Gordon did an awesome job of designing and developing this thing with Textron to make it go the distance and take the beating, man. Everybody knows what we put these through who rides them. They go through hell and back. There's nothing out there that you put through the punishment you put these through. A Jeep couldn't do the things that these things do or go through. I don't know what vehicle could except for these, or a pro-built freaking rock smasher or something. I have no idea, man. These things are just crazy tough, Anyway, you get looking at these things, all the double shear heim joints, how beefy the A-arms are, how beefy the rear suspension is. Like, it's just, everything's just massive overkill. Double electric fans on your radiator. Like, this thing stays cool as a cucumber. Like, it's just awesome. Anyway, I'm going to try and post some more videos, do some more fabrication. Cheers. Take care.